Hello Animate, my name is Ruby Woods and I am lead practitioner at Animate Theatre Company. My gang will know who I am, but today what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a nice, easy, accessible morning warm-up routine. I say morning, you can do this in the morning or the evening. That's why I'm coming to you in my pyjamas today and we've got a nice bed as a setup. So what we're going to go through is we're just going to go through a nice easy routine that you can do just to set yourself up for the day, or just a nice wind down before bed just to get the body moving and just keeping it nice and simple. So the first thing I'd like you to do is I would like you to get comfortable. You can have your legs crossed, you can have your legs out in front of you. If you have not transferred to a chair yet and you're still in bed, just whatever is most comfortable for you. You can be sat up against the end, but I'm going to go for cross legs. So this is what I want you to do. First, we are going to imagine that there is a nice long string coming from the top of our head, and what this is going to do is this is just going to raise our chin really gently, and with this we're just going to roll our shoulders back, and so they place, making your back nice and straight, keeping that string as if it's coming from the ceiling, as if it's pulling you up. So you can see that we're just creating that nice straight line and you are just sitting upright. Again, if this is a bit uncomfortable for you, don't push yourself. This is supposed to be a really relaxing warm up and I don't want you to do anything that your body can't do. Everyone will know their own personal limits. So once you've got up and you are sitting nice and straight, what we're going to do is we're going to start on our shoulders. So we're just going to do some really nice shoulder rolls. Do a few of those and come back the other way. Nice. Try and keep as upright as possible when you're doing this. We'll start to bring in those elbows and the other way. And then we're going to bring our hands, but all I want you to do is just go backwards and then come forwards. And if you're standing, you can go all the way round if you want, but this is all we're going to do for now. And if you can't go all the way back, go to as far as you're able. It's still going to be a nice stretch. And what I really like to do with this one, because it's morning and you want to feel open and ready for the day, just take both arms, open up, and then it's really nice to come back down to your sides. Again, this is kind of opening your chest up. This is getting you ready for the day. If you're starting up nice and tall, this is really going to help your head kind of say, actually, I am ready for today. So what we're going to do is we're going to go around with our head and our neck. We rolled it up, so we kept it nice and high, but now we're just going to take it to the left and the right, just a few times, really gently. We're just going to roll it round and back the other way. Nice. So now we've kind of focused on this half. We're going to focus more on our torso and our core, although I'm not going to push you very hard. All I want you to do is a simple stretch. So you're going to place one hand behind you, you're going to grab a knee or a leg or just on the bed or surface that you're standing on, and this is better to be sat down if you're standing, but you can still do this absolutely standing up. You're just going to twist as far as you're able until you feel that nice stretch. Twist round, and you're going to repeat the same on the other side. Okay, so you're going to bring it over, just feeling where I need to stretch, and you're just going to stretch round. And again, like I'm doing, if you just need a little bit more, you could just hold your knees and just stretch out. Now, what's really nice to do is we're going to extend that string, we're going to bring it forward, and this is kind of going to be like a half child's pose. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be putting your forehead to the ground. Now Now this pose can be relaxing or it can be quite painful. So gauge where your body sits. It should be relaxing for most people, but you will know your body. If you can't go all the way down, see as far as you can go. Just a lean is really good. And if you'd like to lean back just a little bit, if you're just doing the lean, that will just have a nice easy stretch. And again, I think this is something that we're going to do early on, so that's why we're not pushing anything too much. Lastly, we're just going to work on our bottom half and our legs. If you have limited mobility in your legs, you can adapt this, and I'll show you some alternative ways so it's useful towards you. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring our legs in front of us. Okay. Oh, you can see my toes. You're just going to swipe down as far as you can go. Lift up, down, swipe down, up, down. This is also working the top half of our body, so we're keeping everything nice and engaged. Make sure your shoulders are dropped down. You don't want them up by your ears. You want them nice and relaxed. Okay. Once you've done that, you're going to open up as far as you can go, and I can't go very far. It's absolutely not a worry at all, but this is a nice stretch. You're just going to go down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. Now, what I have found is people who have limited mobility in their legs, what I found is really useful is if you are able to, just take your leg, lift it up, place it down. Take your leg, lift it up, place it down. This is just to give it a nice stretch, but you are not doing anything that's going to work you too hard, okay? What is also really good, and where I like to end kind of all my leg routines, we're just going to give it a pat down. Just give your legs a pat down, and you're going to go swoosh. This is beginning to really warm up your body. Continue that throughout your body. Just give yourself a pat. Finishing on your head. And lastly, we're just going to bring our knees under. Again, if you are not able to do this, do as much as you can. So, what I'd like to do is I would just like to finish as high as possible. Again, if cross legs are easier for you, or if you've got your legs out in front of you. But I want us to feel like we are as tall as possible. We're having that string, we're bringing that stretch. We've just done a really gentle warm up. You will feel where you might need to just wriggle a few things out. Just take a moment to really look at your body and have a think what you might need. Once you've done that, we're going to come back to center. We're going to close our eyes. And I just want you to think about few things that you are grateful for at the moment. This is how we end our Monday sessions with Animate. We think of 3 things we're grateful for. And I just want you to take this time for yourself, just to be really quiet. Take a few deep breaths. And once you've taken that moment for yourself, open your eyes, maybe wriggle out a little bit more, and there you have a really gentle warm-up that gets you ready for the day or ready for bed. I hope that was useful, guys. I will see you very soon.